Our first map is Kairos Junction, LE in the bottom. Right-hand corner in the blue. From Clan Heroes, it is Vibrant. And his opponent, in the top left, in the red, from Clan SC Swarm, it is ChrisPBacon. These players have battled their way through a 4-match single elimination bracket, fighting dozens of other platinum level players who are all chasing the same prize. With a prize pool of $50, Platinum Heroes 2 is one of the premier tournaments for platinum level amateur StarCraft players. In just 2 short months, this tournament has been built from nothing, thanks to the support of our fans, the viewers, and the players themselves. We could not be more grateful for your continued support and love. Both players opening with fairly standard builds so far. ChrisPBacon has his spawning pool just slightly ahead of his opponent, but neither player with a distinct advantage. Both very similar build orders, 1 gas taken. Interestingly, both of these players using the Synth Zerg drone skins. Let me get a shot of this. The Synth Zerg drone skins, but not the Synth Zerg anything else. No hatchery, no extractor. What an unusual choice here. Oh, they do have the Synth Zerg Overlords here for Vibrant. What are Chris's Overlords? Oh, they're also... Okay, interesting. Synthetic Zerg drones and Overlords and nothing else. Let's see if the units maybe are all synth and the buildings are not. We will have to see. Anyway, these players very evenly matched so far. Similar builds. There we go. Similar builds. Similar everything. Queen timing's almost the same as well. Vibrant just several seconds ahead. The stakes have been raised. Winner apparently gets a free sub to my channel from ZvZ. ZvZ, I don't know what I would do without you, buddy. That's ridiculously kind of you. Thank you so much for your continued support of me personally. It's so nice. Oh, man. So, as I said earlier, I'm so happy to announce this tournament has met its goal of $50. We have raised the entire prize pool through Matcherino and the Patreon page. Roach Warren going down here for ChrisPBacon, whereas Baneling Nest is going to be the tech of choice for Vibrant. The builds have finally diverged. Couple Zerglies here sneaking in from Vibrant. Okay, 1 Zergling does go down, and 1 drone barely is saved. What a save by ChrisPBacon. That was a beautiful drone save. Turning it into that second evolution chamber and finishing off his wall off. More gases taken for ChrisPBacon. Still just 1 gas here from Vibrant. Anyway, as I was saying, we have met our goal, but don't let that stop you. If you have some spare cash, some coins jingling in your pocket that you want to give to this incredible event, please head over to the Matcherino, head over to the Patreon, drop a little bit of love for the people who organized this tournament. Uh-oh, that's a mistake. Vibrant dropping a second Roach Warren instead of a second Evo Chamber. Will he realize his mistake? Or will he end up with 2 Roach Warrens? Maybe he's just going to upgrade Glio Reconstitution and, I don't know, Roach Speed at the and Burrowed Movement at the same time? Wild. Oh, also, look at these little guys are synced up in here. Oh, they were synced up there. Never mind. Anyway, if you want to contribute to the tournament, don't worry. Your contributions will not be wasted. Anything that we raise over and above the $50 will be put toward Platinum Heroes 3, the tournament that will happen sometime, probably next month, near the end of July. These players, very, very even so far, aside from Vibrant, who is running double Roach Warren. What a bold strategy. Realizes his mistake, drops an Evo Chamber, but that will put him on the back foot here, as Chris is now upgrading +1/+1, and has Roach Speed just slightly ahead of his opponent. Vibrant drops his 3rd base, much earlier than Chris does, though, so Chris's 3rd base just getting started here. Take a look at the units tab as we, as this Roach War starts to heat up just a little bit. Chris slightly ahead. 10 roaches on the field with 5 more on the way. Chris really building up this force here. Wants to strike out and maybe hit when this +1/+1 timing finishes up. Chris's third base under assault from a couple Zerglings here, but the third base from Vibrant already established. Vibrant with 7 more drones, but Chris with twice the army supply. The time for Chris to attack is now. Vibrant bringing a couple roaches here, but Chris is going to be able to pin him down here, and Chris's +1 is actually going to finish right before Vibrant's does. And if Chris hits this beautiful timing, his +1 is finished up. His +1 Carapace is about to finish up as well. If he can hit a timing here where Vibrant doesn't have +1, Chris is going to be not only at an army supply advantage, but also at an upgrade advantage as well. Chris pushing forward with this Roach War. The last roaches here for Vibrant do go down. The army supply 60-26 now. Chris finding a really good position here. Gonna get on top of some of these roaches here. And Chris pushing forward with +1. +1 still 10 seconds away from finishing for Vibrant. Chris hitting a beautiful timing here before his opponent has finished +1. Chris gonna melt down a couple more of these roaches. Gonna start attacking. He's gonna see the double Roach Warren and say, wow, this guy came prepared for me to take down his Roach Warren. But it looks like Chris simply macroing much harder than Vibrant is. Vibrant investing in that third base, but not able to invest into any army supply. Chris is doing a wonderful job taking out all of the army supply. Now collapsing in onto the natural. There's the GG from Vibrant, and ChrisPBacon is going to take game number 1. What a game. ChrisPBacon taking game number 1. Guys, let's throw a minute back on the clock. We're going to get into game number 2 on a map that I don't believe I have seen yet today. Acropolis LE coming up next. All right, guys, one of our players does need a bathroom break, so we're going to put more than 1 back on the clock, actually. I'm going to put, let's say 3 minutes, well, 2 minutes on the clock. We're going to play another one of those little highlight reels from the last Platinum Heroes thing, which is better than just staring at that timer ticking down. And we'll be back very shortly with game number 2 between ChrisPBacon and Vibrant. Don't go anywhere. Work. 3 queens arrive, couple drones, or a couple Zerglings as well, forcing a pickup, and that last stalker gonna get left behind. Oh my god, and he picks off. Holy shit, what a play from Panda. So what can I say? It's an unusual harassment. It looks like it's gonna pay off. 2 Vikings land, and they're gonna start gunning down half of this SCVs. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time the concave is in favor of the mech player, and look at that. Starlet absolutely disintegrating under the pressure. Gonna GG out with no army left. The Hydralisks take it down without a doubt. 3 SCVs go down. The conga line of SCVs getting taken out. Charge Zealots on top of all the bio. Colossi ripping down some missile turrets. Need to get on top of that bio here. There we go. 2 Colossi on top of the bio. A nice little Hellion run by here into the 5th base here. Blue Flame Hellions going to destroy a lot of drones here. Morphing into Hellbats even for that added splash damage. Look at that. Very nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh my god, 10, I'm running out of fingers, and the natural, oh my god, oh my god, what a play. The natural is going to go down at the last minute. Meanwhile, drop into the main base here, immediately picking off some tech that comes out, and it looks like Soul Stranger needs to control this a little bit better. Now, Siege Tanks and Hellions don't do a great job against Battle Cruisers, and I gotta say, suddenly, it looks like the tide is turned for Abby. And those Marines that are stepping back, it's actually great control here by Chewanga, who lets his bio forces get back here. Oh, there's a big storm, though, raining on top of the Medevacs Marines. Another Void Ray does pop out, all focusing down on that Battle Cruiser. There's the GG from Babylick, and Soul Stranger is gonna take game number 1. See this drop moving in. 1 queen, 2 queen, 1 Baneling Nest, and the Spire should be the next thing to go. Look at that. All the Marines, big Warpins and Sellers from both sides. +3 has started as well. DTs, and there's no detection here. Oh, this could be a fantastic move here by Blink, who is now warped in a ton of DTs. Oh, no! Dasim Ultra in a whole world of trouble, as these Medevacs are going to be forced to boost away, but one is going to go down. He's going to lose a Medevac full of 8 Marines. Oh, man, what a great pick there from Toon Dragon, whose Spidey senses were absolutely just tingling. Welcome back, everyone. We find ourselves directly in to game number 2 here in the Platinum Heroes final. In the top left-hand corner, falling to roach pressure in game number 1. Can he bring it back? It is Vibrant. And his opponent in the bottom right, macroing like an absolute bear. From Clan SC Swarm, it's ChrisPBacon. Chris with a hatch first opening this time. Very bold play. I like it. I like it. I like it. Meanwhile, gas and then pool for Vibrant. We'll be dropping a hatch, I imagine, shortly after this. By the way, during the break, Super Kyle followed me. Thank you so much, Super Kyle. I'm glad you're enjoying this tournament, man. This is the finals. I'm shaking. I'm so excited. It's so much fun to cast these games with these players. They have been putting on such a heck of a show, man. I know there are other options to watch StarCraft. There's a lot going on this weekend. A certain cup that happens at a man's home with a good story behind it, I think. I'm so glad that you guys are joining us here to check out the Platinum and Diamond Heroes tournaments. It's been a blast, as always. If you are Platinum level or below and want some help with your play, if you want to improve, type !Discord in the chat. Join the Platinum Heroes Discord. They offer free coaching. They offer replay analysis. They offer all sorts of helpful stuff. They run clan wars. They run Peepmodes. They run all kinds of stuff. So definitely, if you're Platinum or below, hop into the Discord, join them there, and they will be able to help you out completely free of charge. What are you doing paying for coaching these days? A fool's errand. Natural expansion is up for Chris now. Natural still only about 5/8 of the way done there for Vibrant. Baneling Nest, however, is on the way for Vibrant. This has not yet been scouted by Chris. So a couple Banelings could surprise Chris, unless Chris is able to get those Roach Warren out early enough where it doesn't really matter. We'll see what Chris goes for here in game number 2. Will either of our players go up to a third base? That's the question that I want answered. I'm now accepting bets in the chat if either player is going up to a third base. Chris saving plenty of money for it. No, just finishing up his wall here. A very wide wall there for ChrisPBacon, who's going to have to block that with a very corpulent queen. A very Rubenesque queen. Roach Warren, double Evo Chamber, going to be in the make here for Chris. Couple Banelings, though, waddling forward from Vibrant, who looks like he wants to go for a bust. Now, this has been scouted out by Chris. Chris moving 2 queens into position here. Needs to get something else into position as well, just to be safe. Zerglings marching forward here. 4 Banelings coming forward, going to detonate on these queens if they can find the surface area. The queen's still fighting down these roaches, these Zerglings, rather. 1 queen has gone down. The Banelings edging ever closer. 1 Baneling goes down, and there we go. Banelings now loose in Chris's base. Vibrant, oh no, trades a Baneling for something that wasn't very great there. 2 Banelings hover into the mineral line, and there we go. 6 drones have gone down. Zerglings loose into the main. Vibrant picking off a lot of Chris's drones here. No queens, no spines, forces a cancel there, and more drones are going down. Make it 10. Couple Zerglings being left on the low ground there to fight against it, and more Zerglings running up into the main here. There's nothing to defend. 14 Zerglings on the make now for Vibrant, 16 more for Chris. Chris just had a bunch of Zerglings pop out here. A Baneling waddling forward there, and boom! There it is, a nice hit, up to 15 drone kills. Now Vibrant gonna be able to try and pick off some of these weaker drones here. Chris doing some nice microing there to try and save these drones here, but there are so many Zerglings in his base. Vibrant picking off 22, 23, 24 drones. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. ChrisPBacon down to only 5 drones. And Vibrant, there it is. He's not even going to wait for it. Vibrant is going to bring it back with an explosive game number 2 to tie up the series 1-1. Wow. What a show from those players. 1-1 in game number 3. I am so jazzed to bring you guys this finals. I love a good close finals. A good 3-0 stomping is fun every now and then. But if we have a real barn burner like this, I earn my keep for sure. Pardon me. Wow, Vibrant being very kind and giving away his strategy in the chat there. I'm very surprised. Telling him exactly what he did. Huh. How polite. Alright, so we have a pick and ban system with the 7 maps that are in the map pool. Each player gets to ban 1 map. The 2 maps that have been banned are Thunderbird and King's Cove. 2 of my favorite maps got banned. So game number 3 is going to take place on New Repugnancy. which, still, great map. New Repugnancy going to be the map of choice there for game number 3 between Vibrant and ChrisPBacon. We are loading up the match right now. And here we go. New Repugnancy, LE. In the bottom, left-hand corner, in the blue, coming back from a 1-game deficit to tie the series at 1-1. From Clan Heroes, it's Vibrant. And his opponent, in the top right, in the red, from Clan SC Swarm, it's ChrisPBacon. Christabel Phineas Bacon. That's right. He's fancy. Chris with a hatch first opening again, and Vibrant looking to go hatch first also. Vibrant cranking out that extra Overlord before Chris did. It's going to slow him down just a little bit, getting that gas and pool up. But Chris should be just fine. Now, New Repugnancy, a fairly small map, does have a very short rush distance compared to some of the other maps in the map pool. But not enough that Chris will be able to really press this advantage with his spawning pool up a little bit ahead of Vibrant. Vibrant's spawning pool should be coming down here pretty quick, actually, as soon as he's... There we go. So, yeah, spawning pool coming down there pretty quickly. Wow, Chris doing an extractor trick there. Interesting. Okay. To go up to 15-14 before cranking out that next Overlord. Chris with the natural down here. Let's see if he pulls these drones out of gas once he hits 100 gas. Okay, nope. Leaving the drones in gas. Let's see how quickly he starts Zergling speed. Seems to be no particular rush for him to start Zergling speed here. Although he does have the funds for it now. Only 4 Zerglings coming out now for Chris. Eight Zerglings on the way. Chris looking to be a little bit more aggressive this game. Scout from Chris going to see that his opponent's hatch has finished up now. $22 drones for Vibrant, only 16 for Chris. Chris has some Zerglings coming across the map already. Zergling speed about halfway done for Chris. 6 more Zerglings on the way. Scouting Zergling there from Vibrant is going to bump up against his buddies, say hello, and move forward. Double Evo Chamber already going down. Vibrant desperate to wall off. Actually not going to do double Evo Chamber. Going to go for the Baneling Nest instead here. Showing the Baneling Nest to Chris, but Chris already has Zerglings in the main here. Zergling speed about to finish up for Chris. Only several seconds away here. Chris is going to get picked off here. It looks like not going to be able to have enough firepower to take down that Queen just yet, but more and more Zerglings arriving at the base here of Vibrant. Vibrant even adding on that Spine Crawler and the Roach Warren in front of it. Wow, Vibrant walling off very, very heavily here. A second Spine Crawler at the front. He knows that Chris is about to lay down the pain. A lot of speed Zerglings about to pop out here. Metabolic boost finishes, and these Zerglings zip across the map. Double Spine Crawler should be finished by then. This is a very tight wall here from Vibrant. There's a little bit of space up at the top here, and the Queen will need to block that out. But everything else should be just fine. Baneling Nest has finished. How many Banelings can Vibrant afford? It doesn't matter. Chris is already at his base. Oh no! The Queen not in position! Chris's Zerglings popping in here. Getting on top of these Banelings. Gonna get 1 Baneling cancel. Gonna get 2 Baneling cancels. The Queen and Spine Crawler desperately trying to work it out, but Chris has so many Zerglings here. 20 army supply to only 10 here. The Zerglings gonna killing off that Queen. Killing off the Spine Crawler. Spine Crawler in the front here doesn't have a lot of surface area, so Chris doing a really good job. Chris up the ramp into the main here. Nothing to defend at home. 18 Zerglings on the way. A couple Banelings morphing in here. These could be some really juicy Baneling hits if the Banelings finish up here. Chris not targeting down these Banelings. Banelings about to finish up here, and boom! A lot of Banelings are going to go down here. Chris getting completely cleaned out. There's some nice Baneling connections there from Vibrant. Chris forced out, and the 1 Spine Crawler left over is desperate for a meal. Oh, come on, Chris. Still pumping more Zerglings into the main base here of Vibrant, though. Vibrant desperately trying to hold on here. Chris has normalized the drone count here, so the drone count very even. That Spine Crawler not being very useful there, tucked into the corner here. I'd love to see another Spine Crawler here if Vibrant can't afford it. Vibrant Maynarding down some drones to the the natural base here. It looks like Vibrant has held against this initial attack of Chris. Chris still cranking out nothing but Zerglings on 2 bases. No tech, no upgrades, no nothing besides Zergling speed. Chris getting some more Zerglings in here, but it looks like this time Vibrant is ready. Zerglings trying to attack down at the bottom. Vibrant has a couple more Banelings morphing in though, and Chris is going to get cleaned up here. Vibrant has held for now. Still not able to block that off. There we go. Finally, Vibrant finishing off his wall with another Spine Crawler, and Chris is going to be forced to go back home. 16 drones to 16 drones. These two players looking fairly even so far. Chris working out another queen. Queen at his natural. Vibrant, no queens. Vibrant in a lot of trouble. Chris with not maybe the most successful ever, but doing fairly well. Vibrant working down those rocks, trying to scrub in some extra drones. Already adding on 3 roaches. Second Spine Crawler at the front for Vibrant. Chris going into full drone production now. 8 more drones coming out for Chris. Chris finally dropping below army supply and going econ as his initial rush has failed. These Zerglings still out front, waiting for an opportunity for a run by. But 3 roaches have joined the battle now for Vibrant. Is Vibrant going to move out, or are these just for defense? Chris dropping a 3rd base now. Chris with 10 more drones than his opponent. The longer this game goes, the worse it goes for Vibrant. Vibrant trapped in a prison of his own fear right now, as Chris has terrified him with several impressive Ling rushes so far in all 3 games. Vibrant going to lose an Overlord there. Ouch, that's a tough loss. I'm not sure where that Overlord kill was, but somewhere on the map. So Vibrant going to be very heavily supply blocked now, as he does have one more Overlord on the way, but that is not going to be enough. He needs another Overlord. Morphing in a Baneling now. Vibrant walling in. Again, resetting here, adding on some more roaches here. If Vibrant moved out right now, he would have a snowball's chance in hell of winning this game. But as it stands, Chris macroing up to a 3rd base, his drone count out of control. Take a look at the income tab here. Chris spiraling out like the opposite of a 1920 stock market. It's like the 80s when all the Wall Street guys were just doing cocaine all the time, so they had so much time and energy to continue to invest in stuff. That's what Chris is doing right now. He's like an 80s banker on cocaine. So much income. Chris cranking out a ton of Overlords here. We are going to see Chris's army numbers swelling. 6 roaches getting added on now. Neither player has upgraded anything for their roaches yet. Just +1. And +1 on the way for Chris. But no roach speed just yet. No burrowed movement. And no additional tech behind this. Vibrant pushing out here. Banelings need to join the rest of the army here. No Baneling speed. Chris making 10 roaches, reading this very well. Going to have a lot of roaches back home to defend this 3rd base. The 3rd base for Chris has finished up now, and it looks like that's what Vibrant wants to hit. The Overlord has scouted this 3rd base. Chris moving the roaches into position now. Vibrant moving his roaches over. Now, Vibrant does have +1, but Chris is +1 seconds away from finishing here. Chris also making a lot of roaches behind this. Chris going to have a significant army advantage because his income advantage is crazy. 6 more roaches coming out from Chris. Chris building a massive roach force, and Vibrant gonna retreat back home after seeing all those roaches. What the hell are those drones doing? Oh no. Vibrant misrallying one of his... Is he misrallying, or are they just sent out there for... What? Okay. Brave little frontline drones. They're like the Army Corps of Engineers. They're gonna do something, maybe. It's like a Spine Crawler rush at his 3rd. They're certainly gonna spot it, and that is a real shame. Oh dear. Chris's army supply now at 72. A massive income advantage. Chris could push out any time now. Chris's roach speed has already started. 9 more roaches on the way. Now, +1 armor has started for Vibrant, but it's simply not going to be enough. I don't care how good your upgrades are. When you're outnumbered 2-1 in roach wars, it really doesn't matter. What on earth is Vibrant doing? He's misrallied so many of those units. Oh, no. Chris starting that +2 attack upgrade, adding on more roaches. This roach number getting very, very scary right now. If somebody could put down a Spire right now, I would be in love with them, and I would ask them to the prom. Unfortunately, it's not happening. Roach speed now on the way for Vibrant, who is still eking roaches out of his little wall there. 3rd base has been established for Vibrant. Of course, Chris has spotted this. Chris's roach ball getting even scarier, more terrifying. They look like they're worshiping something in the middle of the roach ball, don't they? Like there's one object that they're all like, wow, beautiful. Okay, so Chris's Overlord is going to get picked off there, but Vibrant in a significantly weaker position than his opponent. Another Evo Chamber on the way for Chris here, so he can start catching up on the Carapace upgrades that Vibrant is schooling him on right now. Vibrant building 5 Overlords. Looks like he wants to explode a little bit as far as his supply goes. Floating 1,000 minerals, though, Vibrant is really going to struggle to spend all of that money. He doesn't quite have enough larvae to make this work. 10 roaches in production, but Chris still on the move. This is a scary-looking roach army. 2 Ravagers getting morphed in. 15 roaches on the way from Vibrant, who has seen this attack force coming. Yeah, the Scouting Queen's still there. The roach is just ignoring it. Oh, no, they go. Wow, poor Scouting Queen, you gave your life. It doesn't matter. Chris attacking in. Massive roach forces here. He is going to pick off the Roach Warren and the Spore Crawler, or the Spine Crawler, almost immediately here. Ravagers should be raining their other biles onto the, they do have range on those roaches now, but this is a really nice concave, actually, for Vibrant. Chris is not able to attack with all these roaches. A lot of roaches in the back not doing anything, and Vibrant, okay, Vibrant finally getting cleaned up here. Vibrant with a small upgrade advantage right now, as missile attacks level 2 from Chris hasn't finished yet, but Chris might just be able to overwhelm his opponent with sheer numbers. It doesn't matter how good his engagement was. It doesn't matter what his upgrades are. If you have more stuff, you win. That is the motto of StarCraft 2, and Chris is showing us how it's done. Vibrant GG's out, and Chris is going to take game number 2, taking us in to game number 4, 2-1. Congratulations to Chris. Guys, let's throw a minute back on the clock and get into the next game in the series. Oh man, Chris really showing us how to macro his little heart out here. As we review game number 3, well played by both players. Chris barely pulling it back after what could have been a very disastrous opening. Well played by both of those players. Good defenses, good attacks. Let's see if Chris can pull it back for game number 4. All right, our players are so ready to go. The game starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll, baby. Game number 4 of the Platinum Heroes 2 Grand Finals here. Currently, ChrisPBacon is up 2 games to Vibrant's 1 game. All right. Our next match going to be Cyber Forest LE in the bottom right-hand corner in the blue. Playing for Clan Heroes, it is Vibrant. And his opponent in the top left-hand corner in the red from Clan SC Swarm. So spam that in the chat, fans. It's ChrisPBacon. All right. Chris, Hatch, Gas, Scout from Vibrant. Gonna check out everything that's going on in Chris's base. We'll see that Gas timing. We'll see the exact timing of the spawning pool. So Vibrant, no surprises, knows what he's up against. Vibrant, similar, getting that Hatch down a little bit earlier. Pardon me, a little bit later. Getting the Overlord out first. And should go ahead and drop that spawning pool next. There it is. So Chris's timings, as usual, very tight. Good builds out of Chris for this entire series. He's really impressed me with his understanding and knowledge of the game. For a platinum level player, he's showing some really, really solid games so far. Ha! Quick reminder from the chat to CC, we'll be buying the winner a free sub to my channel. First gas is going down here for Vibrant. And the Overlord Scouts are moving into position. Now, Cyber Forest is a really interesting map if we do end up on Roach Ravager Wars. Let's zoom out all the way here and take a quick look at this map and see exactly what it means. My favorite part for Roach Ravager Wars here is this little area right here in the natural. You can park Ravagers on the low ground. scout up with some Zerglings, get some roaches behind, and just rain corrosive biles down from the low ground, almost like you've got a siege tank going on. It's really unique to this map, and it's really interesting, I think, that they've left this one little cliff here, I think initially for Reapers to get up, but then it works really well in Roach Ravager Wars also. So that's one little fun fact, and then of course this nice wide open space here with ramps on both sides gives both players a chance to capture the advantage here. Fighting in this low ground is not going to be good for the attacker, but if you can draw the defender back up where you have the high ground and they're on the low ground, you can do really well. Vibrant has plenty here to defend against this attack from Chris. Chris's Ling speed, of course, is almost finished. Vibrant has not yet started Ling speed, but Chris is going to get pushed away here by a lot of Lings there from Vibrant. Vibrant picking off a lot of Chris's Zerglings. Ling speed finishes up for Chris. Ling speed just... Whoa. Did Vibrant just cancel Ling speed? Vibrant just canceled Ling speed. He had it for a second, then he canceled it. What on earth? Baneling Nest is up for Vibrant, but no Zergling speed. Oh, that's got to be a mistake. On what universe do you not... Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Roach Warren, double Evo again for Chris here. Baneling's going down for Vibrant. Vibrant's Roach Warren going down just behind Chris's as well. Both players going up to that lair tech. Vibrant just slightly ahead. Drone count relatively even for both of these players. Now, ChrisPBacon's Overlord should see these Banelings. He'll know what tech he's going up against. We'll see the Evolution Chamber as well as the Roach Warren. So he's got this entire build scouted out here for Vibrant. Chris knows exactly what's going on, and he has taken a little bit more greedy play this game. Spinecrawler going down for Chris here. Vibrant looks like he wants to move across the map and get something done here. Spinecrawler from Chris should be defending, but there's not a lot else here. Just a queen from Chris. Chris... Wow, going for another round of drones here. Must feel very confident about his ability. Must feel very confident about his ability to take this game. Vibrant, parking these Zerglings and one Baneling. There we go, sorry. Vibrant parking those Zerglings and one Baneling outside the main base of Chris. Roach speed beginning for both players as is +1 missile attacks. Neither player starting the Carapace upgrade just yet. Third hatch on the way for both players. Oh my god, we might actually see a third hatch this game. Chris's third hatch, though, already under duress from a lot of Vibrant Zerglings here. Chris going to be forced to move out with just one queen. No, Chris going to sack this base, and yeah, there's the cancel, and Vibrant is going to clean up that drone as well. So a nice pick there by Vibrant, who is a little more aggressive out on the map, trading off being defensive and safe back home for being able to pick off one of those third bases. So a nice pick there for Vibrant, who's leaving those Zerglings there in case Chris tries to re-expand. 12 roaches on the way from Chris. How many roaches are on the way for Vibrant? Not enough is the answer. It's less than 12. In fact, it's only 3. Third base up for Vibrant. Chris looks like he might score the jackpot on a really good roach timing here if he decides to move out with that +1 timing. Roach speed about to finish up. Overseer from Vibrant is going to spot... Oh no, I don't know if he spotted all those roaches. Vibrant, you've got to get in there and more aggressively scout. You've got to see what's coming for you, man. Okay, Vibrant making 10 roaches. He should be all right now. Third hatch is up for Vibrant. Drone counts identical. Army counts a little ahead for Chris here with 7 more roaches on the way. Spinecrawler back home to help defend for Vibrant. In fact, a second Spinecrawler on the way to defend for Vibrant as well. Chris pushing these roaches out with one drone to make sure that he can establish that third base, but he's going to be significantly behind here as Vibrant's third base is already up. It has no workers yet, but he can squeeze out another round of drones very quickly. Vibrant moving some Zerglings out onto the map to try and scout. He does have an Overlord as well. +2 missile attack on the way from Chris. Vibrant should start his +2 right behind this. Both players macroing so hard right now. Look at how low their mineral and gas counts are. Doing a great job spending every nickel that they've got to keep themselves in this game. Chris, of course, fighting for a first place finish. And Vibrant fighting to stay in this game and go back to a rubber match. Wow, Chris adding on more roaches here. This is looking dangerous for Chris. Or, pardon me, dangerous for Vibrant. Chris with a significant army supply here adding on to this roach ball. We have seen a lot of this so far from Chris this game. +1 Carapace about to finish up for Chris. We'll see if he's a little bit ahead of +2 Carapace, or if he puts it on the back burner for another upgrade. Overseer's coming out for both players here. Just being worried about maybe burrowed movement or something else that might be a little crazy. Vibrant finally scrubbing in one worker here. A couple drones getting added on, but he's got to stay vigilant with these roaches. He has the Overlord there. He can see what he's up against. He can get a very pretty accurate view here of what Chris's army composition looks like if he moves that Overlord forward just a little bit. Hydralisk Den going down for Chris. 7 more roaches on the way. Both of these players just adding up roaches. Take a look at the unit tab here. 27 to 37. Well, 33 to 37. That's a little bit closer number here, but Chris doing a pretty good job adding on the Hydralisk Den behind this. No Hydralisk Den just yet for Vibrant. And Vibrant feeling confident. Going to move across the map here. Morphing in a 3rd Ravager. He does have 1 Baneling with that army. I hope that Baneling does a lot of work. But if he tries to attack into Chris's army, it's going to require really, really good micro to make this work. Chris doing a good job scouting with those Overseers. 1 Overseer will go down there. And the 2nd Overseer will get out with its life, but Chris does get a full scout on his opponent, sees that there are no roaches and Ravagers, must know that he's about to get attacked here. 3rd base is up for Chris. A couple workers have arrived there. The worker count's a little ahead for Chris, but Vibrant with a little army supply advantage. Ravagers as well in the army for Vibrant. Chris steaming around the map here. Looks like he may want to surprise Vibrant, take up a fight where Vibrant isn't expecting. Vibrant set up for a really nice concave here on the high ground. Bile going down. A lot of biles being wasted there trying to catch an Overseer. But here we go. It looks like these 2 roaches are going to attack into each other here. And both players ready to roll here. Missile attack level 2 not started yet. Chris with a little bit of a good timing here as Vibrant doesn't have +2 missile attacks. But the Ravagers should be able to push Chris away. Both these players circling around to the north side, trying to decide where the best place is to strike. Chris moving up the ramp onto the high ground here. Vibrant needs to move those Ravagers back and engage the rest of these roaches into the army. Army supply is identical right now. Vials coming down here. Chris dodging a lot of Vials, catching the tail end of just 1. Chris reinforcing with more roaches. 10 roaches on the way from Chris. 5 more roaches on the way from Vibrant. But the roaches have to walk all the way across the map for Vibrant. And Vibrant moving into the 3rd base here. This could be a bit of an overextension here. Chris's roaches get on top here. No advantage for either player as far as upgrades go. Corrosive Biles raining down onto Chris's army units though. The roaches taking a lot of damage here. I'm not sure who's ahead. It looks like Vibrant's number dropping just a little bit more. Chris able to clean all of this up as Vibrant's reinforcements are arriving from the back here. Chris, with his roaches all bundled together, is going to be able to push Vibrant back. Vibrant taking a losing fight there. Chris adding on roaches, and more roaches. Chris with a significant roach advantage here. If he can push across the map and make this work, Chris is going to be our Platinum Heroes 2 champion. Chris really short on gas with only 3 gases taken. He can't build a lot of Ravagers right now, so he's got to continue to push in here. All these roaches are very low, though, and with Defender's advantage, Vibrant should be able to reinforce quite quickly. 2 Ravagers joining the fight here. Chris fighting on 2 fronts. I think Chris might have this in the bag, taking another good fight, pressing up against Vibrant, getting all these roach shots off, focus firing down very well. He's going to step up into the natural here. There are 2 spine crawlers. 1 spine crawler does go down. Chris continuing to kite forward, microing very well. Step, fire, step, fire. Chris now in the drone line of the natural, going to start picking out drones. Vibrant gives him the well played, and ChrisPBacon is gonna be our Diamond Heroes 2 champion. Congratulations.